Hubhopper Originals.
To start your podcast for free, log on to studio.hubhopper.com.
Hello and welcome to the Success with Savita podcast, where we share hot tips on how to do life and business without losing your mind. I'm your host, Savita Nanjappa, entrepreneur, high-achieving 9-to-5er turned transformational success coach, helping you create a wildly successful business. Come hang out with me and other fabulous humans like you every week for stories and chats packed with a healthy dose of tips, resources, how-tos, and real talk. Side effects may include a happier and more confident you with each passing day. Hi, and welcome to the Success with Savita podcast. And in today's solo episode, I'm going to be sharing and talking about brand collaborations. I'm going to be sharing how you can create profitable and influential brand collaborations, why it's important, what it is, and how it can help you grow your business. With that, let's get started. Brand collaborations are one of the most effective marketing strategies around. In fact, they're up to 25x cheaper than digital advertising, research says. Whether you're big or small, brand collaborations need to be part of your growth strategy, and I'm here to tell you how you can do this. First things first, what is a brand collaboration? A brand collaboration is when complementary businesses team up for a clever marketing campaign. When we talk about brand collaborations, we are not talking about influencer partnerships. That's completely different to brand collaboration. Rather, we are talking about two brands partnering up on social media for events or on creating new products. Think Uber into Spotify, right? So that would be a brand collaboration that you should be looking for. Now, your question may be, why collaborate with other brands? Brand collaborations are not only extremely powerful for marketing your business, they also have an awesome ripple effect of growing and strengthening your network. Here are a few of the reasons to use brand collaborations. Number one, teaming up allows you to double your organic reach across many channels, also known as cross-pollination. Collaborating on something new and valuable builds buzz and engagement. Releasing something limited edition or creating a unique experience, collaborations can attract media attention as well. You can boost a new or existing revenue stream by adding new products or services in collaboration. Grow your community across social media, event audiences, and email lists can grow your network as well. Now, your question may be, is my brand right for collaboration? It's rare that a business wouldn't be right for a brand collaboration, especially if you're in the fashion, beauty, lifestyle, food, and beverage industries. However, it can work incredibly well for B2B brands and other industry sectors as well if you're looking to add value to your audiences. So how would you get started with this? Step one, set a marketing goal. Many businesses start by trying to come up with a creative collaboration idea. I recommend taking a few steps back. Brand collaborations are a marketing activity after all, so having a specific goal or objective in mind will set you up for success. Get specific, like I want to grow my social media, or I want to increase social sharing, or I want to fill an event, or I want to get my product in front of new people, new audiences. These are all specific goals that you can put down for when you're thinking about brand collaborations. And obviously, the point is also to help all of this convert into sales. The next step, or step two, should be to find the right partner. Who should your brand collaborate with? Much like dating, there are some great things to look for in a brand partner, especially when it comes to alignments in the target market and values. Next step, or step two, is to find the right partner. Who should your brand collaborate with? Much like dating, there are some great things to look for in a brand partner, especially when it comes to alignments in target market and values. And here are some areas that you should keep in mind when you're choosing your brand collaboration partner. Number one, target market. Are your communities similar in terms of demographics? Ensuring community alignments with age, location, interests, and gender mean that anything you do will be super valuable. 2, goals. Are your marketing goals complementary, aligned, or the same? And the way you will find this is when you're having that conversation with the brand, when you're doing your outreach. You will find a lot of data. If it's a bigger brand, well-known brand, there may be data points that you could use to find if the goals are common, if they're aligned. Third, aesthetic. If the brand presents graphics and photography are too dissimilar, it will confuse your audiences. Of course, no two brands are the same, but you're looking for alignments and the ability for your brand's aesthetics to marry well. And finally, assets. The most successful collaborations are win-win. Make sure you can leverage your collaborators' assets and that they are leveraging yours effectively for a win-win partnership. And finally, step 3, when you're choosing your brand partner, is to know your value. You probably have a lot more to offer than you realize because brand collaborations are win-win. It's great to come to the table knowing your value and what you can offer another brand in a collaboration. This could be access to your email list if you have a fairly large email list, access to your social media, using your website to be able to promote products, using your marketing campaigns to be able to push the other brands' products, using your network and connections. All of these are great things to bring to the table. Here's the thing to keep in mind. It's not just about social media following. There are a few things that you could have, like there's so much more you can exchange than just shout outs on social media. For example, email lists, like I shared, content creation skills, venue space, your product, your service, your time, your social media community across all platforms, potential publicity features because of the tie-up, graphic design or photography skills. The list can be endless. And finally, step 4 is pitch perfect. So many collaborations sadly fall apart at the pitch stage. This is because it's usually a cold email. You may or may not be reaching the right person within the company. Your email may be too long or unclear or too self-focused. Finally, step 5 is negotiation. Have you realized that still at step 5, we haven't covered the creative idea, right? What is it that you're pitching? This is because if you want to go into a negotiation with a fixed, inflexible idea as to how you want to execute a collaboration, you're giving your collaborator zero wiggle room to help them achieve their goals. Being flexible on the idea itself means that you can negotiate around your marketing objective. No matter what you do, stick to your marketing objective. Otherwise, you're collaborating for collaboration's sake and you're unlikely to achieve success. Having a joint marketing agreement is a good idea to set up once you have connected, had a negotiation, and then you write the first agreement or email to each other confirming these are the deliverables, this is what we are going to be looking at, and this is what we are going to be working on. Next, leverage across every possible channel. Now you have the idea, now you know what you're going to be collaborating on. You could have the coolest collaboration in the world, but if no one knows about it, it won't work. Leverage is really about getting the word out as much as possible. Look at the channels and resources you have available between both yourself and your collaborator. Agree on a promotional plan that's fair and maximizes the potential for reach in a campaign. Next step is to track and communicate. Have you ever been ghosted by a date, a client, a collaborator? It's no fun when someone goes missing in action. Make sure you have a few tracking tools in place. You can use Later, you can use a Google Sheet, whatever works for you, so you can report back on the results of the collaboration from your side. Just like a romantic relationship, communication is key. And these are my tips for building brand collaborations, keeping it successful, and making it work for both you and the brand that you're collaborating with. I really think brand collaborations are a huge part of your strategic growth plan and should be covered in your quarterly marketing or even in your yearly marketing plan. I advise clients that I'm working with to see if they could have one collaboration going every quarter. I truly believe that this helps you not just build your own brand up, create brand value, but also helps you showcase your brand, your products, your services to audiences that you may otherwise not have been able to put in front of, right? Otherwise, you may not be able to put your brand in front of these audiences. And that's really important. And that's the first part of your funnel where you're constantly building and creating awareness for your business and your brand. I hope you will now go ahead and add this into your marketing mix and have collaborations, or at least look at collaborations that may be feasible and workable for you and your business. Good luck and have a great time having brand collaborations be a part of your marketing strategy. Thank you for listening to the podcast. If you like this episode and you want more, you can go to the show notes on my website, which is successwithsavita.com/podcast. If you like what you've heard so far, I would be grateful to you if you could leave me a 5-star review, subscribe to this podcast, and share with a friend who may find this useful. You can also follow me on my Instagram at @successwithsavita and DM me any questions you may have, and I will be happy to answer them for you. Until the next episode, believe in yourself and all the best to your success.
इस हब हॉपर ओरिजिनल को सुनने के लिए आपका शुक्रिया। अगर आप भी अपना पॉडकास्ट लॉन्च करना चाहते हैं, तो हब हॉपर स्टूडियो वेबसाइट पे रजिस्टर करें और 1 मिनट के अंदर अंदर अपना खुद का पॉडकास्ट लॉन्च करें। यही नहीं, स्टूडियो देता है आपको पूरी आजादी कहीं भी कभी भी अपना पॉडकास्ट लॉन्च करने की, सिर्फ 3 आसान स्टेप्स में। तो साथ में अपना पॉडकास्ट शुरू करने के लिए तैयार? जस्ट हॉप ऑन हब हॉपर, सिंपली कंटेंट।